Hey everyone, this is Julian from Memory Cards. Today we're going to talk about Sea of Thieves, which is out now on Xbox and on PC. So I got to play the beta a few times before this game's release. They had it available for anyone who pre-ordered the game and for anyone who's a part of the Xbox Insiders Club or Hub, whatever it's called. Now the first time I played the beta for this game, it felt really empty. I didn't run into any other players, and I played for about 8 hours. I was playing with someone, so it didn't feel completely isolated, but there was not a lot of content there. There was no opening tutorial or instruction on what to do. I didn't even figure out that you can get voyages from one of the NPCs on the island until like 5 hours in. I was kind of just aimlessly sailing around the seas. But even so, I was immediately taken by the gorgeous visuals. I mean, Rare really accomplished something great with the oceans in this game. They are really breathtaking and some of the best ocean physics I've ever seen in any game. And the weather effects, the environments, all have that really distinct Rare look to them. They're very cartoonish, but have this very colorful appeal to them. Some of it may seem childlike and crude, but that's just how Rare is. Now, they had the beta open for a few weekends in a row, and each time they added more and more stuff to the beta that you could try out. And by the last time I played the beta, I felt like it was pretty close to what the end product would be. But that worried me, because it still felt like there was a lot missing. And with that being said, I still enjoyed the hell out of it. I was having a really, really good time playing the game. It feels polished, it's really, really gorgeous to look at, and is full of moments at times back to back of action and hilarity and all around general good times. Now, as we all know, this was a game that Xbox showed heavily at last year's E3. It had a big presence there. You could actually play an early version of it there. And the hype has existed since then. It's only been driven up. And also, for those who don't know, you can actually get this game for essentially $14.99. And what I mean by that is this game is actually part of the Xbox Game Pass. And the Xbox Game Pass is $14.99 a month. And what the Game Pass is you pay that fee and then you get access to a selection of Xbox games. It's actually very similar to EA's Vault, where you pay a monthly fee and then you get access to their backlog of EA games. Now, I think this is a really cool thing that Xbox is doing. Not only can you play a game like Sea of Thieves for $14.99 instead of the retail $59.99 price tag in America, but there's also a lot of good games coming out on the Game Pass. State of Decay 2, for example, comes out next month on the Game Pass. So it's definitely something to look into if you're looking for a cheaper alternative than paying full retail for Sea of Thieves and not being sure if it's something you're going to like anyway. And also, along those lines, maybe it is the best option because Sea of Thieves could turn out to be a bust. The main issue I have so far is there enough content in this game to make it worthwhile purchasing it? Here are some of the things I've noticed so far in the full game release that I thought maybe would have changed over from the beta, but I'm still seeing the same thing in the finished game. So from what I can tell, the game doesn't run on any sort of level up or upgrade system. The character that you choose to play as, which is a randomly generated pirate character, is going to stay the same. Now, you are able to dress your pirate up. You can buy hats and hooks and pirate gear of all sorts, but you're not going to get anything that's going to make you stronger or have more health or run faster, swim faster, anything like that. It's all purely cosmetic. And same goes for the ships, it seems. Now, there's two different ships I've seen so far in the game. One is a galleon and the other is a sloop. The sloop is smaller, good for maybe 2 or 3 pirates, 4 maximum. And the galleon is set for maybe like 8 or 10. And like your character, you don't upgrade your ship other than cosmetic features. And then you realize how much some of this stuff costs, and it begins to set in that you're going to have to work pretty hard to get enough gold to buy any of this stuff. I mean, the early voyages that you get are rewarding you anywhere from 250 to 400 gold coins. And even the very basic cosmetic stuff is thousands of coins. Now, obviously, you're going to unlock better voyages the more you play. You're going to find random chests on your own. You're going to sink other pirates' ships and steal their chests to get gold from them. And this is day 1 of the game's release, so I'm not sure how much time is going to go into obtaining large amounts of gold. And then what's the payoff once you even acquire all that gold? If you acquire a massive fortune of hundreds of thousands of gold pieces, are the only thing that you can get minor cosmetic differences to your ship and character? I mean, if that's all there is that enough? Should there be more? Should you be able to buy an island that you can customize, a fort? Should they add different ships? There's a lot up in the air, and as far as I can tell, we don't really know where things are headed. They have a lot of options with what they can do here. They can continually update the game with new types of ships and new guns. I just really hope it doesn't head in the direction of microtransactions and any sort of pay-to-win scenario. I'm going to continue playing this game with an open mind and try to get as much enjoyment as I can out of it. And the last thing I want to talk about is something I experienced during my last playthrough of the beta. I was playing with a friend, and one of the things they added in the last week of the beta were these timed special events. Now in this one, a giant skull appeared in the clouds. In the distance you could see it, and it was hovering over an island. And it had glowing eyes that flashed in the clouds like lightning, and this signified that a special event was taking place at that island. Now what this event entailed was sailing to this island and clearing multiple waves of the skeleton enemy type, which still so far in the full game has been really the only enemy I've encountered. I also encountered some snakes, but the skeleton seems to be the baseline for the enemies in this game. Some of them had swords, some of them had nothing, and the really dangerous ones had the blunderbusses. And me and the person I was playing with spent roughly an hour trying to clear these waves of skeletons. They just kept coming, and we kept dying and dying, and the fun of the experience drained rather quickly. And we kept doing it because we knew once we completed those waves, a boss was going to appear, and once we kill the boss, we would get access to a treasure chamber. So an hour in, we finally get to the boss. It's just a super powered skeleton with a hat and a name. It takes us another 20 minutes to kill him. And right when we kill him, another pirate ship appears with a group of maybe 5 or 6 other players on it. It felt like they were waiting for us to complete the challenge so they could run in and sweep our treasure up. Now here was where it hurts. We get the key from the dead pirate boss, head over to the lair, open the thing up, go inside, and it's completely empty, devoid of treasure. It's just an empty room. And that, sadly, but honestly, sums up my experience playing the beta. So we're working on some more Sea of Thieves content. We're going to have videos coming up over the next week. And please let us know in the comments what you think of the game so far. And also like and subscribe for more stuff.